Alright, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise to Yahweh Shem Al Shah by Shem Kakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles of GMS who rule and teach well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that's out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity. Alright, pushing to go home, trusting and believing on Yahweh Shem Al Shah for deliverance. Alright. There's an article I seen that came out earlier today. U.S. move to weaponize its currency is destroying dollar and international trade. All right, so the dollar is falling, man. All right, this article is gonna go into it. All right, Russia never wanted to turn away from the U.S. dollar, but American policies have forced it, as well as many other countries. So the American policies are these tariffs and these sanctions that the president of the United States and his buddies are putting on these other countries is going to make them turn away from the dollar. All right. So President Vladimir Putin told participants of the Russian Energy Week forum on Wednesday, the U.S. attempts to weaponize its national currency and use dollar settlements as an instrument of political pressure is a great mistake. All right, so it's a grave mistake. All right, because that's just going to bring about their demise and destruction. Because we know once the dollar falls, the chip is going to be implemented. Okay, the chip is going to be implemented. Okay, according to the Russian president, he explained that Washington's actions have already forced many countries, including U.S. allies, to reconsider the greenback, the dollar, okay, all right, as a reserve currency. All right, so when they say a reserve currency, they mean in the sense of a currency. If their dollar doesn't, if that the U.S. allies dollar doesn't stand, all right, they would use the dollar to back their currency or to back up their economy. But these countries are reconsidering using it because of what the United States is doing. All right, the United States is just implementing its downfall. All right, it's helping its downfall. Okay, while dollar settlements have already slid from 50 to 45%, the dollar enjoyed great trust around the world. It was almost the universal currency in the world. For some reason, the United States began to use dollar settlements as a political tool to impose restrictions on the U.S. dollar. All right, that reason is New World Order, man. Okay, that reason is this RFID chip. That reason is prophesied for them to do so. All right, to bring about this New World Order. All right, they mean the U.S. are biting the hand that feeds them. This is what Putin said, adding that sanctions only undermine the trust in the dollar. All right, so these sanctions are only undermining the trust in the dollar, meaning that the dollar is going to fall. All right, if you undermine something, all right, you don't trust it. Let me see. Let's look at what that word undermine means. If you undermine something such as a feeling or a system, you make it less strong or less secure than it was before. So guess what they're doing? They making the dollar or the system, this American democracy, less strong, so they can bring about that one world government. Okay. All right. Undermining the trust in the dollar, it is clear that they are destroying it with their own hands. So if they're destroying the dollar, all right, they're destroying the economy. And if they're destroying the economy, they're destroying the workers. All right. If they're destroying the workers, they're destroying the people. All right. Moscow has recently slashed by the half share of the U.S. dollar. Let me read that over again, Slovakia. Moscow has recently slashed. You know what? Let me get some scriptures, man. Because we need to get up out of here, man. We need to get up out of Babylon. Mentally, we need to get up out of Babylon. Physically, we cannot leave Babylon because either way, you're going to be destroyed wherever you go. All right. This is Jeremiah 51:6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon, okay, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Most High Yahweh Shem Shai's vengeance. He will render upon her a recompense. So everything that she's done, okay, all right, is going to come back onto this whore, all right, called America. All right. Let me see what else I got up in here. The point is, to be aware, all right, and flee up out of Babylon, man, all right. This is Revelation 18:4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues." Okay, so her plagues that's about to come upon her, all right, is famine, the sword, pestilence, okay? Ultimately, destruction from Yahweh Shema Shai, okay? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. So the iniquities of Babylon, all right? Slavery of the Israelites, okay? All right? The iniquities of Babylon. First it was chattel slavery, now it's mental slavery, all right? With, you working for a Federal Reserve notes that obviously don't mean anything, all right? Because the individual that's running the country shows you that it doesn't mean anything. All right, Moscow has recently slashed by the half share of the U.S. dollar in its foreign currency reserves. However, such a move is not Russia's choice, but the result of Washington's sanctions and restrictions, as Moscow and its allies want to protect themselves and diversify settlements, according to Putin. Thus, more than 70% of settlements between the members of Russia-led Eurasian Economic Union are in rupees. All right, so their money's in rupees, not in this Federal Reserve note, or ruples, not in this Federal Reserve note. While many other countries are switching to payments in national currencies instead of the dollar. So there you go, man. The dollar's on its way out the door. Look at this. Russia shifts to $100 billion of its revenues into yen, and euro in a great dollar dump, okay? Look at that. Let's look at some of these comments, man. The greatest leader has spoken and telling the truth as usual. So somebody thinks that Edomite Vladimir Putin is the greatest leader. All right, who cares about that? All right, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Time is running out for America. Hey, that's true, man. All right, that's true. That's true. Look, yep, right here. Boy, you are under hypnosis. The United States currency falls and the NWO currency goes global. Total enslavement of humanity. And you're playing with a stopwatch. So just, people's comments about the, the fall of the dollar. It's coming, people, all right? It's coming. It's right here in front of your face, all right? And once they implement, once they, and once that, once that dollar, once that dollar falls, man, they're going to be RFID chipping people, man, or NFC chipping people, man. Here we go. That's what's coming next once that dollar falls, all right? So don't take the chip, all right? It's going to be your demise, all right? Don't do it, man. Be aware, okay? Pay attention to what's going on. So with that, I'm going to say, call line la, Yahweh Shema Shai, by Shem Kakadash. I'm going to give double honor to the apostle of GMS who rule well and teach well. Shalom to all you brothers and sisters that's out there doing this work in all honesty and sincerity. Shalom. Kwam Yasharal and the Baba Ball.